I think so. Oh, yeah. Should be good. He looks like a draft horse today. He's a little shaggy.
Well,
Have you been out in the field plowing?
maybe. Did you have a good Christmas?
Pretty good. What about you?
It was better than I expected. So, that was good. It's always, we on Christmas Eve, thank God, Tim's friend and my friend has invited us over for the last 2 years on Christmas Eve. And she's a great cook, and loud and obnoxious and fun.
Okay.
So that always makes it better for me
Yeah.
because she's a lot of fun with her whole family. I mean, they all come she has 3 sisters, and of course they're all married, and a brother. And they all come, and of course they've known Kevin since he was, I think 6. So it's a long time friend. And of course Larry died, Kevin's best friend died.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was last year.
Yeah. But this year she wasn't so sad.
Right.
You know what I mean? We went last year because mostly for support.
Right.
This year she was kind of happy. She got all her. She's a Polish woman, and I mean she can cook. Okay, and she's got it all out. And
I need a recipe from her.
oh no,
Because I had this Polish step grandpa that used to make this cucumber thing. There were a couple recipes in my past that people showed me. Like my Italian mother, boyfriend's mom, that showed me one thing, and just all the but the cucumbers he used to make. Or maybe it wasn't even a Polish recipe, but it was Polish. But it was cucumbers in this white sauce, and they were so good. Like, it's like,
what?
nice. Willow.
I'm trying to get your bird.
Nice. And but anyway,
She was obviously her parents were here, and she was born here, so she's just an American Polish person, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And fun, and lively, and smart. See, I like smart people. I can't stand stupid. And she's a lot. She's very clever. So and that's always fun. So then I was dreading going over to my husband's sister's.
Yeah.
She's like a wet blanket anyway. And you know what? She was kind of cheery.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it was okay. Huh. So it was actually pretty pleasant.
Have you seen that over there?
What did you end up doing?
Well, Christmas Eve was just me and Chris. We went to church, then we went to Meyer, I think, then we went to Meyer and shop. And he
But then, yeah, we had a nice little party last night with them.
Good.
You don't need to visit her yet, 'cause you had a treat.
Right. He's fine.
Be nice. Be nice. So I'm just gonna try to give him a loose
Oh,
rein.
he tripped it, that was smart.
What?
Cut his tail.
Oh, yeah.
He was gonna drag in that muck and,
I know, I sprayed it a little bit too, and then he didn't like, he doesn't like sprays, you know? So I was spraying it, I wanted to brush it, but he didn't let me, so. I at least got sprayed in there. Come on. Come on. What? Yeah, Frisco, I made his tail up short because he has that fecal water
oh, yeah.
and his tail is just terrible. So that might help with his tail at least.
What did we used to feed Craig's horse? It was an old horse that, the gut lining was going, you know, I mean, they're old, you know. Was it, you feed him psyllium?
Sand clear, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what, I started him on it. Come on, we're gonna do something here. No. You're gonna get a spoon. Yeah, I started on sand clear. So, but he's not second cutting hay. You know, a lot of his teeth are
Oh, I know.
not great.
I know.
I think we might
I
have
don't
to start.
understand why I don't have it with my own horse, but,
We might have to start him on some mash.
yeah. Yeah, they just can't digest their food, you know?
Right. Come on.
Hey, how is, the horse, what's his name that's here, shoot. He has a stallion, can't, I'm stuck. Todd, that's it, okay, I was stuck, I could even see it in my head, Tuesday. How is his daughter's horse that got hurt that it had to have 6 months of stall rest?
I don't know, it went somewhere.
Oh, it did?
It went to a trainer or something, I don't know. But they've gotten the quote on this building, you know, the barn, or, I don't know if that's gonna go anywhere or not, but,
Well, that is a ton of money, so,
well, my uncle built the barn.
oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it still would probably be a ton of money, but maybe a little bit better than somebody else
Uh-huh.
building it.
So your uncle builds barns?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he built Chris's shop, he built that back barn at our house. Yeah, he puts up pole buildings, basically.
There you go. That's right, make him just walk straight, get out my way, walk straight, get out my way in the beginning, right?
Yeah, and I'm giving him the rein because
Well, yeah,
what I noticed when he, in the warm-up, he's always jerking his head.
right.
So I just figure I'll just let him have this rein. Cause he usually gets over it after. a
Yeah,
while.
he does.
And just let him have it for a little bit.
All right, let's see him do exactly this, only the other direction. There you go. it gets off your left leg here. So go straight, get up. Go straight, get up. Make 2 steps. Yes. Forward, straight. No. You can work a little even with your head down. Good. Yeah. Head down. Relax. There you go. There you go. Good. Walk on. Move sideways. Yes. Yes. Now move forward. 2 legs. Good. Now move over the wall. There you go. Now move forward. All right. Good. Nice and square. Good boy.
I was gonna do a turn.
Yeah. Fine.
Well, I'm gonna do this. Yes. Right. Good. No, what's going on?
Good. There you go. There you go. Good job.
Good. Boy.
Bring your legs back and then push them into your contact. There you go. There you go. Really nice. I think you could try a little bit. Looks pretty good today. How's he feel under saddle?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, he looks like he's swinging behind the saddle and. There you go. Good. All right. So you pick up the reins so that he's not gonna plow forward. All right, we're gonna do something, bud. Now drop. Good.
okay.
Good, now walk. Yeah, wake up, move his head a little left, a little right in your wrist. There you go. There you go. Drop. Good, walk. Nice, that was well done, I like how you did that with your seat. And then try it again, like 4 or 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, walk. See, all right, so when he landed and walked there, I mean, he did walk. But I want, right after he walks, I want you to go, okay, hind legs, get up. I want you to sit tall. Okay. And hind legs, get under. Okay? We'll try it again. Hands together, elbows by your side. Trot. Not trotting for hours. Good. Move him around just a little bit and trot. There you go. Super. walk, but don't. Yeah, I wanna see, yeah, I wanna see one ear flick back, right? Stay back, right. That was good with the outside ring, I like how you did that. Walk. Yeah. That's it, let's go the other way. Make half turn, go the other way. Right off the bat here, okay, we're gonna get ready, left, bring your hind legs under, left, right with your calf. I want you to get in the idea of that, because that's where half steps come from, okay? It's from the cue from your calf. You ask the hind leg to come more under. That's it, outside frame. Then give on the inside. Yeah. Now take on the inside and give on the outside. There you go. There you go. There you go. Move around. Good trotting here. Straight a little bit. Good. Turn. Straight. Turn. Yeah. Straight with the outside ring. Turn a little. That's nice. There you go. Watch your upper body. Leaning forward is not your friend. That's it. That's it. And walk. And think about, yeah, left, right. Hands together. Left, right. There you go. There you go. Good. Go the other way. Pretty good.
A little trippy today.
Yeah, it is. But not bad. It gets better. He gets better with a steady work instead of, oops, I'll get it. You know, instead of, well, he's had a couple days off.
Yeah. So I was hoping we were gonna go tomorrow,
Yeah,
and then,
that's what we talked about.
yeah. And then, 4 times next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that'll be fun. Oh, buddy, it'll be fun.
Good work.
Yeah. Good boy. Good, oh, come on, just let me pet you, and don't put your ears back. I'm just petting. Oh, Arm. If he, see, I'm not gonna back down, so, you
Well,
know,
he was like that with me for,
a long, long time. Yeah,
In the
but then,
stall.
but then he was, you know, he's all right, it's defensive, you know, good. See, then he's like, oh, I'm good, you know? So you just never know what happened when he was younger
yeah.
that made him like that, you know? You just don't know. And check the girth. Looks like feels fine. Okay, cutie, let's try some more. Saturday I'm gonna go. My brother, I told you, his multiple myeloma is back.
Oh,
And the good news is it's not raging yet, so that's good. But I'm gonna go see my brother on Saturday. And he lives in Rochester, Michigan. And so he's called my aunt, my other brother, which is fine. I told him to call, you know, my youngest brother. And I'm like, how many people are coming to lunch? I don't know, 6 to 8, plus Kevin and I, yeah. I don't want to pay for 10 people. You know, I'll pay yours, I'll pay your brother's, and ours. you know, I hope they, you know what I mean?
I know.
I was like,
Well,
I-
we went to breakfast the other day, 4 of us, Tiffany and Hunter and us, to Anna's house.
oh, I love that place.
And we ordered
It's expensive. there.
except a little bit like extra drinks and extra, like the $1 million bacon, which wasn't that great, but it was $135
Yeah.
for 4 people for
Yeah.
breakfast.
That's what I expect. Well, I'm going to Rochester, first off, it's expensive over there.
Yeah,
And
you used to
second-
go over there.
Yeah, and second off, you know, I mean, I've allotted so much money to go there. And that's why I was like, David, I cannot pay for more than 4 people. Do you know what I mean? And he's, oh, well, of course, he says, and I'm like, no, I don't think so. When you invite my other family, I just,
Do they expect you to pay when you go?
what?
Do they expect-
Well, you know what, my father paid for everything
Right.
my whole life.
Chris used to, Chris was paying
And
for
since I'm a product of my father,
Yeah.
they expect me to just
Oh.
pay it. Well, I'm not going to, all right? So, but only because it's not like I wouldn't give a shit if I had the money.
Right, it's just not practical.
Right. 135, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, after that thing at Anna's house, Tiffany said, I'll start cooking breakfast. And so we got her a waffle maker. She did cook us breakfast the last Sunday, and it was really good. And it wasn't $135.
Right. Right. I know. Anna's house is very pricey, I think. I mean, an omelet is $15.
Yeah,
And it doesn't come with anything.
right.
Even toast.
Yeah.
I just was like, I like the place, but I can't go there, you know.
Yeah, it's her favorite, but if you get excessive with, like, ordering extras, then it's just, whew. But we're gonna try to start, like, having breakfast at home a couple Sundays.
Yeah, it's fun. Well, I love seeing my family, you know.
Right. Come on. Come on.
And we have a thing at church on Sunday, so I did it on Saturday because I can say, I'm sorry, but we have a thing on church on Sunday, because they'll want us to spend the night, and, you know, and go here, and do this, and I'm like, I can't do it, because I got a thing at church, and I just came over and gave my brother to lunch,
Right.
and you are welcome, but that's just what's gonna happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're always like, you never stay, and it's a long drive, and I'm like, well, yeah. What?
I can't, I'm not good at staying in people's houses,
I just,
ever.
well, I mean, I have a dog, you know,
Right.
what am I gonna do with my German Shepherd, just leave him in the house?
Yeah.
And, okay, if we were gonna stay for 3 or 4 days, I would put him in the kennel. But, no,
Right.
for overnight, spur of the moment, no, we can't do that. I have a horse at home, you know what I
Right,
mean?
you get too much.
Yeah, I don't want it. And I could have arranged it, but that was not the point.
Right, that's too much.
Yeah, so.
Is he just doing traditional treatment?
Yeah, yeah. he was,
Everything to walk?
always wanted to, you know.
Yeah. Oh, he should have got training.
Well, he's never been a real good singer, but, he was a tremendous actor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
But-
so, and he acted a lot in Hollywood, and,
Oh.
yeah, if you look up, my brother's name is David Brown,
Oh, yeah, you said he did voiceovers or something.
Purdue. For the,
Dude.
yeah, oh, he's done, Comedy Central, Malcolm in the Middle, what else? A lot of things, a lot of horror films, because my brother's huge.
Yeah.
And a lot of horror films, like, The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he was the main mutant. Okay, and then he was in Morocco shooting The Hills Have Eyes too. You know, he's done a lot of cool stuff. You know what I mean?
We'll
But
have to go to the mountain glass.
he should not let's try a little bit.
We'll just do a little bit more track.
Yeah. But he's, and I told the pastor we had before, the one that we have now, I told him that, my brother was in Hollywood, and he didn't believe me. So, he looked up my brother, and he goes, the next time I saw him, he goes, Jesus, you weren't kidding. And I'm like, not kidding about what? What are you talking about? Your brother. I was like, no, I'm not. I wasn't kidding. She goes, but you're so understated. I said, so what am I supposed to tell you? You know, God. There you go. I like that one.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good.
Have that one more time.
Yep. There you go. Yeah.
Punch it in here.
There you go. Nice. There you go. Good job.
I'm gonna make him walk like a freak.
Yeah, he needs to walk and not tell you where he's gonna go, right? Yeah, the problem with that cancer is that it eats his bones. And then just getting up out of a chair can break your arm or it can break your back. And what it does for him a lot of times is, that, you know, how your spiny processes come off your spine?
Yeah.
Well, those break off.
Yeah,
And
that's probably why it's painful.
oh, it's terrible. You know what I mean? That's why he doesn't want to move. Well, if you move, then he, you know, I mean,
From everything that I read, I would be taken, I would be on a protocol of anti-parasitic.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Americans just don't think we have parasites for some reason, but we probably do.
Yeah.
And they have research that's proven that that's what it is. Cancer is parasites. And if you treat with fenbidazole, and like I say, you can do a protocol because you, just like a horse rotation.
Yeah.
You gotta rotate because,
They get
Yeah.
used to it.
yeah, and the bugs will
Yeah.
migrate or whatever,
Right.
so, but yeah, fenbidazole is a big one, and ivermectin is a big one, and there's a couple, you know, dozols, there's a couple of that, that's what I would do. I've heard people that have gotten,
I could not even talk to him about it.
really,
All right.
I mean, there's other people that we know that have cancer, and I've recommended it to them, like, strongly, and sent them research and everything, but I don't know if they do it, like,
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'd be doing it. I'm gonna,
Well, it's good for other things, you
So there was this thing on Facebook, of course, there's a nutritional doctor over in Portage, and they were gonna, they had a $47, $47 or whatever nutritional thing. That's normally $300. And I'm gonna go, I'm gonna do it. Cause I still don't feel as great as I feel like I should feel.
Yeah.
And I think it's nutrition. I think that I need to eat better.
Well,
Oh,
you know, yeah, and you know what, one of the doctors that Kevin, okay, Kevin has a friend that's a doctor, and he has friends, the doctor's other friends, they're all retired now, but they say things like, you know, our food does not have the same nutrients it used to. So, you know, and they tell me not to take a multivitamin, but take this one, and this order, and this one, this order. Because the multivitamins, it just washes through your system, you don't get anything. And I'm like, okay.
I'm
so-
gonna talk, yeah, cause I just asked Travis was sniffling. I said, are you taking vitamin C, zinc,
Yeah.
D3?
Those are all good.
Right, especially for your immune. And he's like, well, I take my one a day, every day.
No.
And I just thought, well, you shouldn't be getting that, but I hadn't heard that before.
No, they're adamant about do not take a multivitamin, but decide what you need, you know, or how do you feel? Take this set of vitamins for this, and this, okay, they always recommend for me, magnesium.
Yep.
But magnesium citrate, so that absorbs better, because I
Right, the
took
oxide one does nothing.
does nothing,
And
right?
people pay $30
I
a
know,
bottle.
I know.
Nothing.
That does nothing, it just goes on through. And then what else? Oh, vitamin D3, of course.
Yes.
And then, I take, I think it's zinc.
Oh.
But magnesium, and I can tell when I don't have, when I forget, you know, I forget my magnesium and this and that. I can tell when I,
It's fine.
don't take it, you know what I mean?
I kind of can too, like I've been feeling crappy and like you and I had talked about the carbonated drinks.
No, I can't do it. I love them, okay? It's not that I don't like them, but I can have one and feel, it really messes with me. What is in carbonation that would mess with you so much?
I don't know what it's doing.
It
in your
really,
body. I
like,
think it's
hurts
for
my
your-
kidneys.
That's exactly, because I had this student, and she passed away. She was waiting for kidney transplant and, we will this,
Yeah.
pancreas. But she passed away during the pandemic. Anyway, she told me I'm not supposed to be drinking pop because of